Today's class we have to study how to pass the journal entry. Before that we have to know the accounting cycle. So accounting cycle, accounting cycle. So each business transaction has to pass through journal, ledger, trial balance and final accounts. So journal entry is very important. Why? Because on the base of the correctness of the journal entries, ledger account has to be prepared. After that, trial balance and final accounts. Final accounts represent profit and loss account and balance sheet. If there is a mistake in the journal entry, then there will be similar mistake in the ledger and trial balance will not be tallied and final accounts will not give the true and correct picture of the financial statements. That's why journal entry is very important in prime aspects in converting the business transaction into journal. This is the first step. Next we have to learn the golden principles of accounting. Nominal account, real account, personal account. Debit, credit. So nominal account represents, debit means all expenses or losses, all incomes or gains. What comes in, what goes out. Receiver of the benefit, giver of the benefit. So we have to solve the problem number 1. Date, particulars, ledger folio, debit, credit. Journal entries, in the books of Surat Mart. So 2017, okay, April 1. So business started with the cash, rupees 1,50,000. So there is no nominal account here, no expenses or losses, no income. So cash comes into the business, cash account debit. Then giver of the benefit is Suraj, the proprietor of the Suraj. Business started with the cash. Next entry. Goods purchased from Manisha, rupees 36,000. See, in this business transaction, it is not clear that goods purchased from Manisha is cash purchase or credit purchase. So we can consider it as either cash purchase or whatever it may be. But time being, in this problem, we can take it as we assume it as it is a cash purchase. One. Purchase account debit. Cash. See, goods purchased from Manisha. All expenses or losses. See, purchase account is a nominal account. So, purchase account will come here. Cash. Cash goes out. No. April 1. Stationery purchased for cash. Stationery purchased for cash. So stationery is expenses. Stationery is the expenses. So stationery account debit, all expenses or losses. Cash goes out. Cash account is the credit. Purchase of stationery for cash. Open a bank account with the State Bank of India. 35,000. Open a bank account in State Bank of India. 35,000. Bank account debit. See, there is no expenses or losses, no income or gains. Bank balance is increased, cash balance is reduced. April 2. Bank account debit to cash 35,000. account opened with the SBI. Next, goods sold to Priya for rupees 16,000. See, in this business transaction, please note that subsequent to sale of goods to Priya on 3rd April, Suraj Mart received a check worth of rupees 16,000 rupees from Priya. So, goods sold to Priya is on credit basis. It is not on cash basis. By subsequent transaction on 3rd April, we come to know that Priya made a payment worth of rupees 16,000 rupees to the Suraj Mart. So, it is a credit transaction. Two. Priya sales. Goods sold to Priya. On credit. See, the sales, all income or gains, sale. So no transaction, no transaction. So no payment received immediately. Then the receiver of the benefit is Priya. So Priya account is debit, sales account is credit. Received check of 16,000 rupees from Priya, April 3. Cash account debit. So received a check, bank account debit. Bank account debit to Priya. 16,000. By receiving the check, so the nominal account will not come into picture. What comes in? Bank balance is increased. Here giver of the benefit is Priya. Sold goods to Nidhi 14,000 rupees. See, once again, sold goods to Nidhi rupees 14,000 rupees, whether it is a cash sales or credit sales. What you have to see, what you have to do, you have to see the subsequent transaction. See, on 8th April, Nidhi pays rupees 15,000 rupees cash. We come to know that sold goods to Nidhi on 5th April is credit sales. April 5. So it is a credit sale. So sales account credit, all income or gains, then cash is not received. Nidhi. So Nidhi account is debit, sales account or credit. Nidhi account debit, Insurance account credit. 14,000. Goods sold to Nidhi on credit basis. Nidhi pays rupees 14,000 cash. Nidhi pays 14,000 rupees cash. There is no expenses, losses, no income or gains. What comes in? Cash comes in. Cash comes in. April 8. Cash account debit to Nidhi account. 14,000. Cash received from Nidhi. April 10. Purchased goods for rupees 20,000 on credit from Ritu. See, here it is mentioned clearly that it is a credit purchase. So April 10. Purchased goods for 20,000 on credit. So purchase account is all expenses on losses. So no payment is received, no payment is made. So giver of the benefit is Ritu. So purchase account debit Ritu account 20,000. Credit purchase from Ritu. Next, April 14. Insurance paid by check. Insurance paid by check. So insurance is expenses. So it will not come into picture. So insurance paid by check, bank account. Okay. So insurance account debit to bank account. 6,000. Insurance paid by check. Paid rent. So rent is expenses. what goes out? Cash goes out. Rent account, debit, cash, 2000. Rent paid. Next, April 20. Goods costing rupees 1500 given as a charity. What is a charity? It is given free of cost. So charity account debit, it is an expenses. So what goes out here? Purchase account debit. See, at the time of purchase of goods, purchase account will be debited. Purchase account at the time of purchase. If it is given free of cost means at the same cost it is given as it is without involving any profit involved in that. Goods given on charge. Next, purchased office furniture for rupees 11,200. Purchased office furniture see, office furniture, it is not expenses or losses, it is an asset, so it will come under real account. What comes in office furniture? Cash goes out. So April 24. Office furniture account debit 11,200 to cash. Purchased office furniture. Next, cash withdrawn for household purposes, rupees 5,000. Cash withdrawn for household purposes, rupees 5,000. See, very important here. Cash withdrawn for household purposes. Household purposes means it is not for the purpose of business. Then it will be the drawings. So cash withdrawn, cash goes out. Cash goes out and drawings account. Right? The Suraj Mart owner withdrawn the amount from the business. He is the receiver of the benefit. So cash goes out of the business. The proprietor of the Suraj Mart, receiver of the benefit. drawings account debit to cash 5,000. Cash withdrawn for household purposes. So next, interest received cash 1,200. Interest received. Interest received is income. Interest received is income. Cash comes in. So April 30, cash account debit. Interest received account credit. $1,200. April 30. Interest received. April 30. Cash sales. Cash sales. Income. Sales is income. Cash comes in. Cash account debit. Sales account credit. Cash account debit. Sales account credit. 2,300. Next, commission paid by check. Commission paid by check. So commission is an expenses. Paid by check. What goes out to bank balance reduced. April 30. Commission account debit commission account debit to bank account. Commission paid by check. Telephone bill paid by check. Telephone bill. So expenses is the telephone, bank account. $2,000. Telephone charges paid. April 30. So payment of salaries in cash, like that salary account debit, cash goes out. వెళుతోంది. So in this way you have to pass the journal entry.